Arts strengthens our culture. It brightens our lives, and it is where we find hope. Come and join us in celebrating the National Arts Month 2022 with the theme, Sining ng Pag-asa.
Mabuhay! Good day to all! I am your tutor Madge. Welcome to ETUlay, a free online tutorial, an initiative of the Department of Education, Information and Communications Technology Service, Educational Technology Unit, ICTS EdTech. This program is aimed at helping and assisting learners from kindergarten, senior high school, ALS, Alive and SPED learners. Aside from answering the modules, the ETUlay is offering programs which you will surely look forward to. Together with our parents and teachers, the ETUlay will bridge the gaps where difficulty and ease meet in learning new knowledge and skills. So, let us prepare our modules, pen and paper. Ready your mind to see and hear worthwhile and interesting lessons. Let us now study and learn, together with our volunteer online tutors. Tara na!
Ayan. Okay, so good afternoon sa ating lahat. Ayan. Long time no see sa inyong lahat. Magandang hapon at ayan, namiss ko kayo. So it's been almost a month since nung huli tayo nagkita. My dear students and sa lahat ng mga manonood natin sa ating DepEd ETUlay online tutorial. So muli kami nagbabalik and to end this second quarter. So this will be our last session for our quarter 2 for grade 6 mathematics. So muli magandang hapon sa inyong lahat. Ako muna ang makakasama ninyo ngayong araw na ito, Friday. So Friday is math day. So ako po ang inyong tutor, ang inyong math day, tutor Andre. Ang inyong tutor for grade 6 mathematics for our DepEd ETUlay online tutorial. And today is February 11, 2022. Ayan, so ilang araw na lang at mag-Valentine's Day na. So maagang pagbati sa inyong lahat, sa mga manonood. Happy Valentine's Day in advance. Mahal na mahal ko kayong lahat. Dahil dyan, bigyan ko kayo ng isang halik. Ayan. Okay, so happy Valentine's Day sa ating lahat. Okay, so bago muna ako magsimula, isang mabilisang pagbati muna. Dito ay na-miss ko sa ating mga manonood sa ating FB and YouTube page, no? So ito, so ang ating suking-suki si Sir Renz Christian Pabico. Good afternoon po, Sir Renz, again from STO Laguna. Ayan. And of course, si Bianca Joy Lambon. Ayan. So this from Abangan Sur Elementary School. Ang kanyang advisor ay si Ma'am Nina Sherry Liwanag Clemente. Ayan. At ang kanyang principal ay si hopefully si Ma'am Joy Germar. Ayan. So good morning po, sabi ni Rodora D. Alcuran. Ayan. So ayan, nakikita niyo po, like and subscribe sa ating FB and YouTube pages, sa ating DepEd ETUlay. Ayan, nakikita niyo sa inyong mga screens right now. So good afternoon din, sabi ni Cassandra Bravo, watching from Gamu Central School. Ayan. Si Kevin Martin Doluntap, good afternoon po, watching from Sorsogon East Central School, Sorsogon City. Advisor si Ma'am Jessica Ramscal. Ayan. Of course, yung ating suking soulmate, si Princess Lorraine Del Rosario. Ayan, good afternoon. So, of course, si Inaj, good afternoon po, watching from Siniguelasan Elementary School, Bacoor City, Cavite. Kanyang math teacher si Ma'am Shirley Rodis, advisor si Ma'am Angeline Manahan, and teacher in charge si Ma'am Aurelia A. Python. Ayan. So, good afternoon sa ating mga manonood. And of course, ayan. So, marami-rami na. So, ayan. Sige. Bago ba tayo magsimula ng ating session for this afternoon, ay hayaan nyo muna akong i-celebrate natin ngayong February. So, bukod sa Love Month, ay sineselebrate natin ngayong February ang National Arts Month 2022. Sining ng Pag-asa. Ayan. So, ito ay gaganapin sa tatlong magkakasunod na Sabado. So, February 12, 19, and 26, 2022 sa ganap na 9 a.m. hanggang 12 noon. So, sa ating mga manonood, so, particularly sa ating mga learners, kung kayo ay gustong sumali o mag-participate sa ating gaganaping National Arts Month 2022, ito ay mangyari lamang na makipag-ugnayan o makipag-pulong kayo sa ating mga nakikita niyo sa ating mga screens. So sa music, sa ating vocal solo, ayan, meron tayong music for vocal solo. Pasensya na po, medyo nagkakaroon ng technical difficulties. Ayan. So meron tayong sa arts, creative drawing, sa ating kindergarten, grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, and of course, sa ating PE or physical education, meron tayong TikTok dance. Siyempre, alam natin na marami rin yung mga TikTokeries sa ating mga students, no? Ayan, pwede kayo sumali. That is for kindergarten to grades 1, 2, 3. So, kung may kakilala kayo na gusto sumali, makipag-ugnayan lamang sa mga nakikita niyo yung focal person sa inyong screens. And also, ganun din sa ating grades 4 to 6 for elementary learners. Again, pwede kayo mag-participate. For music, we have solo instrument. Ayan, so sa mga marunong tumugtog. So sa arts naman ay meron tayong for grades 4, 5, and 6. So grade 4 is poster making, grade 5 is painting, and grade 6 is photo essay. And of course, sa ating PE or physical education, meron tayong hip-hop dance. Ayan. So, sa mga marunong sumayaw dyan, marunong gumuhit, marunong tumugtog, mangyari lamang na sumali. At again, yan po yung ating mga focal persons na nakikita ninyo sa ating screens. And of course, so baka may mga kakilala kayo na mga kapatid niyo or kamag-anak niyo, mga pinsan niyo, kahit sino man, na under ng grade 7 to 12, ito yung junior and senior high school learners. So, ito yung ating mga activities. So, for music, we have the virtual Himig Kundiman. Ayan. So, ito yung mga kundiman songs, no? Ayan, magandang mga ganyang mga awiki. Sa ating arts naman, meron tayong E-Kultura, Rampa Feast ng Pinas. Ayan. And of course, sa ating physical education, meron tayong OPM, Dance Exercise. Kakaiba ito. So, OPM Dance Exercise. So again, muli, mangyari lamang na makipag-ugnayan sa mga focal persons na nakikita ninyo sa inyong mga screens. So again, celebrate po natin ngayong February ang National Arts Month 2022. Sining ng Pag-asa. Ayan. Okay, so again, to this Friday na last day. So again, kami ni Tutor Prince ang lagi ninyong makasama every Friday. That is from 1 o'clock to 1:40 p.m. Muli abangan nyo kami sa aming mga FB and YouTube pages sa ating DepEd EdTech Unit, DepEd Tayo, DepEd Philippines, DepEd TV. Ayan. Okay. So, ayan. So, nung last session natin ay nagkaroon ako ng homework sa inyo. Nagbigay ako ng homework sa inyo. That is, what you're going to do is to write a real-life situation that involves money, which can be represented by the given integer. So we have here -7 and 0. So, syempre, nasa sa inyo na yan kung ano yung mga ginawa ninyo. As long as you will make a real-life situation that involves money. And again, -7 and 0 ang gagamitin ninyong integers. At ang kumasa sa ating homework ay ang mga sumusunod na ating students. So, bago mo na yan, ito yung ating mga naging duties of the week. So, i-recall ko lang nung week 6 ay medyo may nakaligtaan lang ako na isang student. So, i-acknowledge natin. So, ang ating duties of the week nung week 6 ay si Maria Riana Nitisha T. Sempron. Ayan, ang ating soulmates. Okay? So, for the week 7, narito naman ang kumasa sa ating homework last session. So, narito na ang mga duties of the week. Sila ay ang mga sumusunod na students. Of course, simulan natin kay Enaj Erica J. Galang. Ayan. Ang ating soulmate. Si Princess Lorraine T. Del Rosario, another soulmate. Si John Vincent A. Gadi. Adrian Ray D. Rivera. Si Jeric Johan S. Ramirez. Ito ang ating bagong soulmate. So, ngayon lang siya sumali. So, maraming salamat at sumali tayo. Si Felicity Nicole Miranda. Ayan. Another soulmate, si Ian Gale R. Dilay. Ayan. Of course, sinundan ni Henry Stephen Kadapan, si Gracie N. Kionisala. Ayan. And of course, another soulmate, si Nerwin P. Negal Jr. And of course, another one, si Maria Riana Mitisha T. Sempron. So muli, maraming salamat sa inyo at kumasa kayo sa ating homework ng last session. Okay, so mangyari lamang na hopefully sa ating mga students ay sumagot din kayo sa ating homework na ibibigay ko maya-maya lamang na konti. Okay? So ayan, so ano ba ang magiging discussion natin for week 8? So ngayon ay week 8 na. So we have parted to week 8. So actually, base sa MELCs ng DepEd ay hanggang week 10 ang ating grade 6 mathematics. Pero dahil hanggang ngayon na lamang ang pagtatapos ng ating quarter 2, ay sisikapin kong pagkasyahin o sulitin ang natitira pa mga lessons. So for week 8, actually, it's comparing and arranging integers on the number line. And also, dagdag ko na din, for quarter 2, week 9, we have the performing basic operations of integers. And for week 10, actually, ang week 10 ay continuation naman ng week 9, that is solving routine and non-routine problems involving basic operations of integers using appropriate strategies and tools. Ayan. Okay. So muli, nagpapasalamat tayo sa Division Office for lending us the modules na ginamit po for this session. So yeah, we have the following. Ayan. So for quarter 2, that is module 10. Ayan. We have quarter 2, module 11, module 12, module 13, and module 14. Operations on integers. So maraming salamat po sa bumubuo na development team for the modules. Okay. So what are the objectives of this session? So you have the following. So you will be expected to describe integers on the number line. And at the same time, you compare and arrange integers on the number line. Also, you will perform the operations of integers. Again, you have the addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. And lastly, we will solve routine and non-routine problems involving basic operations of integers using appropriate strategies and tools. Okay, so let's get started para mabilis-bilis tayo matapos. Kasi after our session, ay magkakaroon tayo din ng recognition for the students who, of course, nagpakitang gilas sa ating quarter 2. Maya-maya lamang, abangan nyo. Okay, so let's have our first lesson. We have comparing integers on the number line. So the question here is, how do we compare integers on the number line? Ayan, so para maintindihan natin, so i-recall natin ang number line. So again, as shown on your screens right now, so that is a number line. So as you can see on the number line, 0 separates the positive and negative integers. So makikita ninyo yung 0 na nasa pinakagitna ng ating number line. And it separates positive and negative integers. So positive integers are to the right of 0, while negative integers are to the left of 0. So alam natin na pag positive, makikita sa kanan ng 0. Ang negative integers naman ay makikita sa kaliwa ng 0. So yan, positive integers. You have positive 1, positive 2, positive 3, and so on. And you have negative integers. You have negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, and so on. Yan. The value of an integer increases as we move to the right. So habang papunta tayo ng kanan sa number line, pataas ng pataas yung value ng integer. And on the other hand, the value of an integer decreases as we move to the left. So habang papunta tayo ng kaliwa sa ating number line, ay pababa din ng pababa yung ating value. Okay. So again, to the right, it becomes bigger. To the left, it becomes smaller. The integer becomes smaller. Okay, so for instance, ayan, let's have here an example. Let us locate positive 9 and negative 3 on the number line. So we will compare positive 9 and negative 3. which is bigger, which is smaller. Okay, so as you can see, I have here color-coded integers. So positive 9 represents orange point, and negative 3 will be the red point. So if you locate positive 9 and negative 3 on the number line, it will look like this. Yeah, so in positive 9, and you have negative 3. So notice the given integers. So compare the following integers. So what have you noticed? Ayan. So based on the number line, positive 9 is on the right of negative 3. So dahil makita si positive 9 sa kanan ng negative 3, so we can say that positive 9 is greater than negative 3. So again, wag po tayo malilito sa symbol na gagamitin natin. So that symbol shown is greater than. So positive 9 is greater than negative 3. Okay, now let's go to the next example. So in this case, which is lesser? Is it negative 5 or negative 2? Sige nga, tinangan natin, mabilis lang. Which is lesser? Is it negative 5 or negative 2? Okay, ito natin. So, pakichat nga sa ating live stream. Ano nga ba ang lesser? Negative 5 or negative 2? Ayan, so nauna si Gerald RV, sabi na negative 5 is lesser than negative 2. Sabi ni Rihanna Abadir, negative 5. Okay, so karamihan naman ay sumagot ng negative 5, and actually that is correct. So based on the number line, negative 5 and negative 2 are both on the left of 0. So yung negative 5, the red one, negative 2 is the yellow one. So as you can see, at first you might think that negative 2 is less than negative 5 because 2 is less than 5. So akala natin na mas maliit yung negative 2 kaysa sa negative 5 kasi alam natin na 2 is less than 5. Pero however, hindi yan ang case because negative 5 is on the left of negative 2, and at the same time, yung negative 5 ay mas malayo sa 0. So therefore, we can say that negative 5 is less than negative 2. So that is written in symbols. Kaya shown. So negative 5 is less than negative 2. Okay, next. Another one. Which is greater? Is it negative 4 or positive 1? Negative 4 or positive 1? Yan, so magbibigay ako ng 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, sabi ni Kevin Martin Daluntap, positive 1. Sabi ni Gerald RV, positive 1 is greater than negative 4. So actually, tama ang inyong mga kasagutan. Very good. So based on the number 9, so positive 1 is on the right side of negative 4. So dahil nasa right side the positive, nasa right side the negative 4 is a positive 1. So therefore, we can say that positive 1 is greater than negative 4. Very good. Okay, another one, which is lesser, positive 4 or positive 3. Which is greater, or lesser rather, which is lesser, positive 4 or positive 3. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ayan, sabi ni Mariko Asia, positive 3. Sabi ni Kevin Martin Felicity, positive 3. Okay, so lesser ang pinag-usapan na. Okay, so based on the number line, positive 4 and positive 3 are both on the right side of 0. But you can see that positive 3 is on the left side of positive 4. And it is closer or nearer to 0. So therefore, we can say that positive 3 is less than positive 4. So yan ang tamang sagot. So positive 3 is lesser than positive 4. Okay. So let's have the next one. So hopefully marunong na kayo mag-compare ng integers. And of course, dahil marunong na kayo mag-compare, we can now have the next one, which is arranging integers in ascending or descending order and vice versa. So how do we arrange integers in ascending or descending order and vice versa? So again, recap lang tayo ng mabilis. So pag sinabing ascending order, that is increasing order, or in other words, that is from the least up to the greatest. And on the other hand, descending order, of course, that is decreasing order, or we have the greatest to the least. Okay, so let's have this example problem. So hashtag camping time. So nakakamiss na mag-camping, no? Ayan. So Reno is fond of adventurous activities. One day, he joined his friends on a camping trip. He swam the 10-meter distance between the banks of a river, walked for 3 kilometers, dived and touched the bottom of a 4-meter deep lake, climbed the 12-meter cliff, and went down the same way. So, of course, alam naman natin sa camping ay napakadaming mga activities. So, yun naman ginawa ni Reno. So, isa-isayin natin ang activities na ginawa niya as integers. As you can see, I have provided here a table, and let us represent each activity with an integer. So, let's start with the first one. Swam 10-meter distance. So, that is positive 10, of course. Lumangoy siya. Then walk 3 kilometers. So then naglakad siya. So it is a positive 3. Next one, dive 4-meter deep lake. So dahil dive, so sumisid siya. So pababa yun. So that will be a negative 4. Next, climbed 12-meter cliff. So umakyat siya sa isang 12-meter cliff. So that is represented by positive 12. And went down the cliff. So muli siyang bumaba. Pag-akit niya, bigla siya bumaba. The same thing. So that will be represented by negative 12. So from those integers, we will arrange them in ascending order. So let us arrange all these activities in ascending order. So as you can see, based on the situation, let us plot each integer, positive 10, positive 3, negative 4, positive 12, and negative 12 on the given number line. Ayan. So as you can see, each integer is color-coded. So you have positive 10, blue, positive 3, green, negative 4 is orange, positive 12 is pink, and negative 12 is red. And if you plot each integer on the given number line, you'll be having this. Ayan. So notice the following integers. So it says earlier that we will arrange the given integers in ascending order. So paano nga ba natin i-arrange yan in ascending order? So to arrange these integers in ascending order or from least to greatest, what we're going to do is to look at the given integers on the number line from left to right. So mula sa kaliwa papuntang kanan. So sa nakikita ko ay maraming students nang sumasagot. Ayan. So sabi ni ang nauna ay si Henry Stephen Kadapan. Sabi niya negative 12, negative 4, positive 3, positive 10, and positive 12. Okay, ganun din yung sagot ni Marco. And then Inaj, ayan, si Kevin Martin, and Rihanna. Okay, so of course, so kung isa-isa natin yan, you have negative 12, negative 4, positive 3, positive 10, and positive 12. So therefore, that is the correct arrangement in ascending order. Ayan. On the other hand, kung ang given naman integers, ay kailangan natin i-arrange from greatest to least. So mula sa pinakamataas hanggang sa pinakamababa. So anong kailangan natin gawin? You just simply look at the number line from right to left. So syempre babalik na rin natin. So katulad ng natin kanina, so yung least to greatest, babalik na rin natin. So that will be from right to left. So magsisimula tayo ng positive 12. Then positive 10, positive 3, negative 4, and the least one is negative 12. So that will be the correct arrangement. Okay, so hopefully ay marunong na kayo mag-arrange in ascending and descending order. Sige, isa pang example. Ayan. So let's have this example problem. Hashtag Dolphin Delight. Ayan. So nakakamiss din pumunta, lalo na sa mga ocean park, no? Maraming mga dolphins. Ayan. So spectators are observing the antics of dolphins in a certain marine park. One dolphin jumps 8 feet out of the water and dives 3 feet before jumping again for 2 feet. Another dolphin, seen 10 feet below, swims upward and jumps out of the water 6 feet high and dives again 6 feet underwater to the delight of the audience. So medyo mahaba yung problem, no? So, kailangan i-take note nyo yung mga given information. So, let us arrange the given integers or numbers in ascending order. So, based on the problem, kung isa-isay natin yan, so you are given the height and the depth of the given dolphins. So yung height ng dolphins jumps will be represented as positive integers. So we have positive 8, positive 2, and positive 6. And on the other hand, the depth of the dolphin's dive will be represented by the negative integers. So you have negative 3, negative 10, and negative 6. So what we're going to do is to arrange the given numbers in ascending order. So again, sige, paano kaya natin i-arrange yan in ascending order? So kung titinan, again, you will plot the given integers on the number line. So again, as you can see, color-coded yung ating integers. So pag ginawa natin yan, ayan, nakita ko na may mga sumagot. Ang nauna ay si Marico Asia. Ang sabi niya ay negative 10, negative 6, negative 3, positive 2, positive 6, and positive 8. Same thing with Rihanna Abadier, Ian Gale, Kevin Martin, ayan, si Vicky siya, ganun din. Aba, so Roxy Lim, so pare-pares ng sagot. So ayan, so to make the long story short, step 2. So since na-plot na natin yung given integers, you will be just looking the direction of the points or the integers from left to right. So as you can see, makikita natin, so you have negative 10, negative 6, negative 3, positive 2, positive 6, and positive 8. Ayan, very good. Okay, next, example 2. Okay, so during a school encampment, the scouts were grouped into 3 patrols. Each patrol was asked to put up a marker placed on a bamboo stick at the front of their camp. So Eagle Patrol placed their marker by pushing the stick 3 inches to the ground, with the marker sticking out 6 inches above the ground. Goat Patrol stuck their bamboo stick 6 inches below the ground and the marker 10 inches high above the ground. Cow Patrol's marker is 8 inches above the ground with its stick pushed down 4 inches to the ground. So let's arrange the numbers in descending order. So looking at the problem, so we have the following. So same thing. So we have the depth and the height of the bamboo sticks. So we have the following. So negative 3, negative 6, negative 4, and we have positive 6, positive 10, and positive 8. So let's try to arrange the integers in descending order. So same process, you will apply the steps in arranging integers. So first, plot the given integers on the number line. And then, once you plot the given integers, as you can see, na-plot na natin. Second step is to arrange the integers in descending order by just simply looking at the direction of the arrow or following the direction of the arrow from right to left. Ayan, so kita ko, tama ang sagot ng ating mga students. So that's positive 10, positive 8, positive 6, negative 3, negative 4, and negative 6. So therefore, that is how to arrange integers in ascending or descending order. Ayan, very good. So marunong na din kayo mag-arrange ng integers. Okay. Let's go now to lesson 3, performing basic operations on integers. So ito ay medyo i-ano ko lang dahil kailangan pagka-share natin yung oras natin. So hopefully ay maintindihan niyo or makuha niyo ito kagad. Okay, so let's start with adding integers or addition of integers. So we have 2 rules here. First, addition of integers with like signs. So madaling salita, magkaparehas ng signs. So either parehas na positive or parehas na negative. So the rule here, grade 6 students, is to add the absolute value of the addends and then copy the common sign. So sa madaling salita, ang pag-add ng integers na magkaparehas ng signs or like signs ay katulad din ng the usual way na pag-add natin ng numbers. Ang medyo dadagdag lang na step is kapag parehas na positive, ang sagot natin ay positive. And kapag ang given na integers ay parehas na negative, ang magiging sagot natin ay negative. Okay, let's have an example. So you have negative 1. Number 1 rather. So negative 8 plus negative 7. So paano natin i-apply ang addition of integers with like signs? So to make the long story short, i-add lang natin silang dalawa the usual way of adding the numbers. So you have 8 plus 7. So 8 plus 7 is 15. But since our given integers have negative sign, it follows that the answer will be negative 15 since pare silang negative. Similarly, we go to number 2. We have positive 12 plus positive 9. So since they are both positive, so our expected answer is positive. So 12 plus 9 is 21, and since they are both positive, so therefore we have positive 21. And going to the last example, negative 2 plus negative 6. So negative 2 plus negative 6 is, we add 2 and 6, so 2 plus 6 is 8. And then since they are both negative, so we just simply annex the negative sign. So therefore, the answer here is negative 8. So that's how to add integers with like signs. Next, how about adding of integers with unlike signs or magkaiba ng signs? So paano ang rule natin dyan? So to add integers with unlike signs, what you're going to do is you will subtract the absolute value of the addends and copy the sign of the addend with the larger or greater absolute value. Okay, so baka nagtataka kayo, sir, ano po ba yung ibig sabihin ng absolute value? So i-take note ko lang tong word natin na absolute value. So when we talk about absolute value, it is the distance of an integer from 0. Or sa Tagalog, kung gaano kalayo yung isang integer sa 0. So dahil dito sa pinag-uusapan, so it is a unique positive number. So halimbawa, pag tinanong ko, anong absolute value ng 7 or positive 7? Sa ibig sabihin nun, gaano kalayo yung 7 sa 0? Diba, ang 7 ay 7 units away from 0. So therefore, the absolute value of 7 is 7. And by the way, the absolute value is denoted by the symbol 2 vertical lines. So yung example ko kanina, absolute value of 7. So we're talking about the distance of 7 from 0. Gaano kalayo yung 7 sa 0? So that is 7. And similarly, if we have the absolute value of negative 5, so anong absolute value ng negative 5? Sa Tagalog, or ibig sabihin yan, gaano kalayo si negative 5 sa 0? So si negative 5 ay 5 units away from 0. So therefore, ang absolute value ng negative 5 ay positive, ay simply 5, no? So yun yung layo ng negative 5 sa 0. So that is 5. So yun yung ibig sabihin ng absolute value. Okay, so again, isusubtract mo yung absolute value ng addends and then kokopyahin mo lang yung sign ng addend na may malaking absolute value. Okay, para maintindihan natin, let's have an example. So starting off with number 1. For number 1, you have negative 25 plus 20. So paano nga ba ang pag-a-add niyan? Dahil magkaiba sila ng sign, isang negative at isang positive. So again, kukunin mo yung absolute value ng addends. So again, pag sinabing absolute value, gaano kalayo yung integer sa 0? So yung negative 25, gaano kalayo kay 0? So that is 25. Yung 20, gaano kalayo sa 0? Diba 20? So you have 20. Ang gagawin mo ay, isusubtract mo silang dalawa. So yung 25, subtract mo sa 20. So 25 minus 20 is 5. And then the last step is to put the correct or put the necessary sign na ang susundan mong sign ay yung may malaking absolute value. Ano yun ba dyan sa negative 25 and 20 ang may malaking absolute value? Is it negative 25 or 20? Di ba negative 25? Kasi mas malaki yung absolute value niya na 25 kaysa sa absolute value ng 20, which is 20. So therefore, susundan mo yung sign ng 25. Since ang sign ng 25 ay negative, so therefore, ang magiging sagot natin ay negative 5. So therefore, the final answer here is negative 5. Okay? So titignan natin. Susunod, number 2, 12 plus negative 6. So same scenario, kunin natin ang absolute value nila. So yung 12, absolute value ng 12 ay 12. Ang absolute value ng negative 6 ay 6. So subtract mo silang dalawa. So 12 minus 6 is 6. And then, kunin mo yung sign ng addend na may mas malaking absolute value. So dahil ang absolute value ng 12 ay mas malaki sa absolute value ng negative 6, so kukunin mo yung sign ng 12. So ano ba yung sign ng 12? So that is positive. So therefore, our answer is positive 6. And lastly, for number 3, you have negative 36 plus 12. So same scenario. So we get the absolute values of the addends. So ang absolute value ng negative 36 ay 36. Ang absolute value ng 12 ay 12. So susubtract mo silang dalawa. 36 minus 12, that is 24. And again, susundan mo yung sign na may mas malaking absolute value. Dahil nakikita natin na mas malaki ang absolute value ng negative 36 kaysa sa positive 12, so kukunin mo yung sign ng 36. So ano ba yung sign ng 36? You have negative. So therefore, our answer is negative 24. And that's the final answer. Okay, so hopefully, my dear grade 6 students, ay naiintindihan ninyo yung pag-add ng integers with unlike signs. So hopefully, hindi kayo malilito sa pag-add, ha? Okay? So let us proceed with the next one. Subtracting integers. So pag susubtract ng integers ay may kaugnayan lamang sa pag-add ng integers. Why? Because the only rule here na nadagdag is to change the sign of the subtrahend and then add. So actually, so for instance, if you have A minus B, so alam natin ng A is the minuend. Diba in a subtraction sentence, A is the first number or the first integer here is the minuend, and the second one is the subtrahend, diba? So ang gagawin mo to subtract integers is to copy the minuend. So we just have A there, and then yung minus sign ay papalitan mo lang yung minus sign ng addition sign. So yung subtraction sign, gagawin mong addition sign, and then you will get the sign of the subtrahend, or you will get the opposite sign of the subtrahend. So yung B dito, magiging negative B. So ganun lamang ang mangyayari sa pagsusubtract ng integers. So yung subtrahend, babalik na rin yung sign. So kung yung subtrahend mo ay positive, gagawin mong negative. Kung ang subtrahend mo ay negative, gagawin mong positive. And of course, since this is already an addition sentence, so you will do the usual way of adding integers. Okay, so let's have example. Ayan. So for example, negative 6 minus negative 2. So again, ang first step natin, copy the minuend. We change the minus sign into addition sign, and we get the opposite sign of the subtrahend. So dahil ito ay negative 2, so you will get its opposite. So anong opposite ng negative 2? That is positive 2. So we therefore have negative 6 plus positive 2. And again, we do the addition of integers. So alam natin, kanina, natutunan nyo na ang adding of integers. So i-apply na natin yan. So this is unlike signs. So therefore, we subtract the absolute value. So that is 6 minus 2, and that is 4. And then we just simply copy the sign of the greater absolute value. That is negative 6. So we have negative 4 as our answer. Next, number 2, you have negative 34 minus 34. So once more, copy the minuend. Then we change the subtraction sign to a plus sign rather. So we have a plus there. And then we get the opposite of the subtrahend. Since our subtrahend is positive 34, so you will get its opposite. So that is negative 34. So we therefore have negative 34 plus negative 34. So dahil pareha silang negative, it follows that we do the addition usual way. So add lang natin, 34 plus 34 is 68. And since pareha silang negative, so therefore our answer is a negative. So we have negative 68. Ayan, so nakikita ko sa mga comment section na marami ng mga sumasagot. And sa nakikita ko naman ay tama ang sinasagot ng ating mga students. Very good. Okay, so we have number 3, 20 minus negative 30. 20 minus negative 30. So again, we copy the minuend, 20. Then we change the minus sign to a plus sign. And then we get the opposite of the subtrahend. So yung negative 30, magiging positive 30. So we now have positive 20 plus positive 30. And since they're both positive, so we add them, and that is 50 or positive 50. So that's the final answer. Okay, ang multiplication and division ay magkaparehas lamang ng steps. So, ang mangyayari lamang ay this. In multiplying and dividing integers, so if the two factors have the same sign or multiplication na tayo, then their product is positive. So, kapag magkaparehas ng sign ng integers, then ang product natin ay positive. On the other hand, if the two factors have different signs, their product is negative. So, ang pagmumultiply ng integers ay pagmumultiply din ng usual way, kaya lang ay isisingit lang natin yung sign, kung either positive or negative. So, depende sa given signs ng factors. Kung magkaparehas, ang sagot ay positive. Kung magkaiba ng signs, ang sagot ay negative. Example, number 1, negative 32 times negative 2. So napapansin niyo they have same signs. So they're both negative. So therefore, our answer here is positive. So therefore, 32 times 2 is 64. And again, since they are both negative, so the expected product is positive. So therefore, the answer is positive 64. Number 2. Okay, again, hopefully nasusundan pa ako. Medyo pinapaspasan ko kasi. Sana nakakasunod pa ang lahat. Number 2, we have negative 10 times 5. So notice that they have unlike signs. One is negative and the other one is positive. So therefore, our expected answer is negative. So therefore, we just simply multiply 10 by 5. So 10 times 5 is 50. And then ilagay lang natin yung negative sign. Therefore, we have negative 50. And then for the third one, 7 times negative 8. So they are unlike signs. So therefore, our expected answer is negative. So we have negative there. And then we just simply multiply 7 by 8. So 7 times 8 is 56. And again, put the negative sign. So our final answer is negative 56. Yeah. So hope you're getting it right, my dear students. So again, gaya na nabanggit ko, so ganun lang din ang gagawin natin for division of integers. So again, kapag nag-divide tayo ng numbers ng magkaparehas ng sign, ang magiging quotient natin ay positive. So that is for like signs. If we divide two integers with the same signs or like signs, then their quotient is positive. And on the other hand, if we divide two integers with unlike signs or different signs, therefore the quotient is negative. So let's have an example here. So we divide 64 by 8. So how do we divide 64 by 8? So the usual way. So divide natin ng 64 by 8. So that is 8, right? And since they are both positive, so it follows that the answer is positive. So therefore, positive 8 is the final answer. Number 2, we have negative 36 divided by negative 9. So again, they are both negative. So automatically, the expected answer is a positive. So we just simply divide 36 by 9. And if we divide 36 by 9, the answer is 4. So therefore, the answer or the final answer will be positive 4. And lastly, we have negative 81 divided by 3. So negative 81 divided by 3 is, of course, they are unlike signs. So our expected answer is a negative. We just simply divide 81 by 3. So if we divide 81 by 3, of course, 8 divided by 3 is 2. Then you have 2 times 3 is 6. 8 minus 6 is 2. Bring down 1. So you have 21. And then we divide it by 3. That is 7. So 7 times 3 is 21. So therefore, the answer is, the final answer will be negative 27. So ayan, nakikita ko sa ating comment section na tama naman ang sagot ng ating mga dear students. Okay, so ayan, kaya pa ba? Ayan. So meron pa tayong last. Ito ay, ano lang naman to, mabilis lang to. We solve problems involving operations on integers. So depende sa given problem kung anong operation ang gagamitin ninyo. If it's addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So it's better to read and understand and analyze the problem. Okay, let's have this one problem. Paspasan ko na lang. Okay, Edna gets in the elevator on the 9th floor. The elevator goes down 2 floors and stops. It then continues to go down 3 more floors where Edna gets off. The question is, in what floor did she get off the elevator? So again, si Edna galing siya ng 9th floor, then bumaba siya ng 2 floors, then tumigil, and then after nun, nag-continue ulit bumaba yung elevator ng 3 more floors. So anong floor na siya ngayon, si Edna? Okay, so may mga sumasagot na, ang bilis, 4th floor daw, sabi ng mga students. So let's see. So again, to solve this problem, let's use the 4-step rule. So what is asked? So yun, nabanggit ko na the question there. Of course, you will be determining the floor number that Edna got off the elevator. Then what facts are given? So given you have 9th floor from the ground, then you have 2 floors down, and then you have 3 more floors down. So from the given facts, we will represent them using integers. So 9th floor from the ground, of course, that is represented by positive 9. Of course, the floor she gets in first. Then 2 floors down, so dahil bumaba ng 2 floors, so that's represented by negative 2. And 3 more floors where she gets off. So muli, bumaba siya ng 3 floors, so that is represented by negative 3. So therefore, from those given facts, you have the integers positive 9, negative 2, and negative 3. Then what operation will be used to solve the problem? You'll be deciding a strategy for that. So the problem can be solved using counters and a number line. So ito yung mga iilan sa strategies na pwede natin gamitin, no? So we have the strategies and tools. So one is the counters and the second one is the number line. So simulan muna natin sa number line. So let's apply the number line. So to solve for the floor that Edna gets off, let's refer to the number line below. So again, from 9th floor from the ground, so magsisimula tayo sa positive 9. And then from positive 9, we go 2 floors down. So that is negative 2. So mula sa 9th floor, bumaba tayo ng 2 floors. So nasa na siya? Nasa 7th floor na siya. And then from 2 floors down, we go down 3 more floors. So therefore from 7th floor, we go down 3 floors. So we ended up at the 4th floor. So therefore, Edna is in the 4th floor now. Ayan. So gagaling ng ating students. Tama. That is by using the number line. Okay, another way is to solve using counters. So ayan. So kung familiar kayo sa counters, ayun yung itsura niya. So we have the positive chips. Parang chips lang siya. So you have positive 9 represented by 9 positive chips. And then you have the other integers. You have negative 2 and negative 3. So that is represented by 2 negative chips and 3 negative chips respectively. So if we try to add them, so notice that we have positive and negative chips. So from those chips, or counters rather, we will be forming 0 pairs. Ayan. So paano yung 0 pairs? Ang kailangan ninyong gawin, you will pair 1 positive counter with 1 negative counter. So it will be look like this. Ayan. So pinagsama-sama yung bawat pares, isang positive at isang negative counter. So again, nakabuo tayo ng 0 pairs. So ano mangyari? So matatanggal na yung mga 0 pairs natin. So ano ang matitira? So meron tayo natira na 1, 2, 3, 4 positive counters. And of course, yung natira na 4 positive counters, so therefore, it will lead us to the answer positive 4. And again, our answer is Edna is in the 4th floor. So that is by using counters. And again, let's check our answer. This is the last step for our 4-step rule. We'll be having the sum, no? So you have positive 9 plus negative 2. Of course, natutunan niyo yung pag-add ng integers. So that's positive 7. And then, you have positive 7. We add that by negative 3. So positive 7 plus negative 3, that is positive 4. So therefore, since our checking arrives at the correct answer, positive 4, so therefore, we can say that our answer is correct. So that's how to solve problems. So actually, the remaining problems here shown on your screens right now will be your homework for today. Ayan. So sa ating mga dear grade 6 students, Kung gusto niyo magpasama sa ating mga solvemates, please do try to solve the given problems. And muli, pakipost ang ating answers sa ating DepEd ETUlay Facebook page. And please, once you post your answers to the assignment, please use our hashtags, hashtag Math6Q2Finale and hashtag ETUlay Level Up, since this is the last lesson for quarter 2. So the problems here are the following. Please show your solutions and answers. So solve the following problems. Number 1, arrange the given integers, -6, +3, and -5 in order to get the highest result. So the boxes here are shown. So we'll be forming 3 integers to have the highest result. And that is, you have first box plus second box minus third box equals the sum or the answer to that. And the second one is when an integer is multiplied by -5, then the product is divided by +3. And then the quotient is added by +4. The answer is -6. The question is, what is the integer? So that will be your homework for this today's session. Okay. So that's the end of quarter 2. So let's give yourselves a round of applause. Ayan. So binabati ko kayo. Congratulations, my dear grade 6 students. And natapos na rin natin ang ating second quarter. And of course, before I end the session, again, gaya na nabanggit ko kanina, we'll be having our recognition for the second quarter. So in behalf of Tutor Queens, I'll be the one to present the certificates of recognition to all our learners and of course ating participating school for our DepEd ETUlay online tutorial for grade 6 mathematics quarter 2. And friendly reminder lang po, my dear students, and sa lahat ng mga manonood, ipopost po na ipapakita ko po yung certificates sa screens, and kung gusto niyo po i-flex, ayan, or i-post yung ating certificates, mangyari lamang po, my dear students and parents, or even teachers, kung meron na magpo-post, na pakitakpan lang po yung aming mga pirma o yung aming mga signatures. Mangyari lamang na pakitakpan lamang yung ating signatures, yung aming mga signatures, kasi of course, Data Privacy Act pa din, and at the same time, mahirap na. Baka may hindi inaasahang pangyari, pero huwag naman sana, no? So, mangyari lamang po na pakitakpan yung aming mga signatures. So, yun lamang po ang aking friendly reminder. Maraming salamat po. Okay, so sino-sino nga ba ang mabibigyan natin ng recognition for quarter 2? Okay, let's get started. So, I'll be reading the citation first. So, Certificate of Recognition is hereby awarded to the following students. Ayan, let's start with Enaj Erica J. Galang from Siniguelasan Elementary School, SDO Bacoor City, Cavite, Region 4A. Congratulations. Ayan. So, Alamat Chuti. Ayan. So, during the second quarter, ETUlay online tutorial in Mathematics 6 of the school year 2021-2022 conducted by the ICTS Educational Technology Unit. Given this 11th day of February 2022 through StreamYard. Ayan. Congratulations. Ayan. Again, to Enaj Erica J. Gala. Ayan. Next, congratulations also to Nerwin Pinegal Jr. from Santa Cruz Central Elementary School, SDO Laguna, Region 4A. Alamat Chuti din. Of course, to Gracie N. Kionisala from Santa Cruz Central Elementary School, SDO Laguna, Region 4A. Alamat Chuti. To Ian Gail R. Dilay from Santa Cruz Central Elementary School, SDO Laguna. Ayan. So, suking-suki talaga itong Santa Cruz Central Elementary School. Next, congratulations also to Gwyneth Angeline L. Tolentino from Aurora A. Quezon Elementary School, SDO Quezon City, NCR. Also, congratulations to Princess Lorraine T. Del Rosario from Abangan Sur Elementary School, SDO Bulacan, Region 3. Ayan. Oops, sorry. Ayan, ito. So, congratulations to Maria Rihanna Mitisha T. Sempron, again from Santa Cruz Central Elementary School. Talagang suki-suki na to. Of course, kay Sir Renz, Christian Pabico. Congratulations po. And then again, we have here Maria Arian May B. Zacarias, ayan, from Sorsogon East Central Elementary School, SDO Sorsogon Region 5. Wow. Alamat duty din. Congratulations. And of course, si Jeric Johan S. Ramirez from Santa Cruz Central Elementary School, SDO Laguna. Congratulations. And of course, congratulations din kay Adrian Ray D. Rivera from San Pedro Villa Concepcion Elementary School, SDO Isabela, Region 2. Wow, all the way from Isabela. Congratulations. Alamat duty din. And of course, congratulations din. Ayan, kay Gerald R.V. D. Cantor mula sa San Pedro Villa Concepcion Elementary School, SDO Isabela, Region 2. Ayan, congratulations. And of course, another one from Santa Cruz Central Elementary School. Congratulations, Henry Stephen Kadapan. Ayan, wow. Ayan, meron pa, of course. Congratulations din. Alamat duty, John Vincent A. Gadi. Ayan, from Malawi Elementary School, Masantol South District, SDO Pampanga, Region 3. Ayan, mga kabaleng. Congratulations. Okay. And of course, our most active school for the whole second quarter, of course, igagawad natin ito to Santa Cruz Central Elementary School from SDO Laguna, Region 4A, for the most active school during the second quarter ETUlay online tutorial in Mathematics 6 of the school year 2021-2022, conducted by the ICTS Educational Technology Unit, given this 11th day of February 2022 through StreamYard. Congratulations again mula po sa amin. Maraming salamat po to Santa Cruz Central Elementary School, SDO Laguna, Region 4A. Talagang napaka-active ng eskwela na yan. Of course, kay Sir Renz, thank you po Sir Renz. And therefore, that's the end of our session for quarter 2. So please scan this QR code shown on your screens. Kung meron kayong mga comments or suggestions, mangyari lamang na respond po or mag-respond po tayo sa ating QR code na nakikita na sa screens. And of course, thank you for listening and hope you learned something. Again, advance Happy Valentine's Day and National Arts Month po sa ating lahat. So, for comments and suggestions, please do email us at edtech@deped.gov.ph. So, muli, in behalf of Tutor Prince, I am your Math Day Tutor Andre, and see you all next week for our Grade 6 Mathematics DepEd ETUlay online tutorial. And of course, abangan nyo na rin, up next, for Math 7, you have Tutor Rose Ann and Tutor Jolly. Maraming salamat po, and keep safe and God bless. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Ang husay naman! Natapos mo ang iyong tutorial session kasama ang iyong mahusay na ETUlay tutor. May bago ka bang natutuhan? I-share na yan gamit ang hashtag #ETUlayLevelUp. Huwag aalis ha, dahil may susunod pang programa na pwede mo ring panoorin at salihan. Dahil naghihintay na ang iyong mga tutors. Happy learning dito sa ETUlay!